bombarded of constant calling my phone over and over again, this is what this individual does. So we're talking about a fellow by the name of Jamie Fernando. He makes a screen paint called Crow Screen Paint, and his YouTube channel is Crow 1176. So these are the products that he makes. In his demonstrations, he does these paint on reviews against other people's products, and in these demonstrations, he pretty much will tear down anyone's product to make his product look good. Now, we've done demonstrations with his products versus our technology. It doesn't match anything we have over here whatsoever. And in his demonstrations, he's always talking about how black screens cannot produce proper images. The images come up so dark you can't see it. It's unwatchable. Now, keep in mind in the demonstration, we're using far more light than he's using in the environment. And keep in mind also, too, I say keep in mind a lot, we developed a screen paint called the Throwback 3.0, which is a screen paint that we bought back from 8 years ago. It produces better contrast in its product. It produces better color in its product, and it costs a lot less. It's only $48, where his product will cost you $75 and an additional $23.70. So, like I said, as it says in the caption, you know, when he does these videos, let's see if his UV Mix, Personal Mix, and Metallica Mix 2.0 can turn the Signature 17 so dark that you can't see it. So there we are right there. Got all screens up there. Right now, his UV Mix, we're blending that into the screen right now, as you can see. And the other two screens can't pick up the image. See, when somebody is threatened that their product is going to be outage in front of everybody, they start showing their colors. Calling someone's phone over and over and over again and again and again and again, that shows a person who is terrified that his secret's going to get out. Deleting videos off your YouTube channel and then reappearing and popping it back on and on when you're called out, that's a person who's terrified about their product getting out. Now, as you said before, that the product that we make is so dark that you can't see it, but yet I have your lightest screen paint, which is the Personal Mix, Metallica Mix, and there's your UV Mix right here, right against my screen. And yet I can put on a contrast level and I can watch all your screens one by one pop out. Look at this one. Personal Mix, can't even pull up the colors properly. The Core Reef, see that dark area back up in here? Can't pick that. That's why the screen's coming up this funny color, because it can't pick up a contrast level. There's your Metallica Mix right here, 2.0. Still not picking up the contrast levels right in here. So as you said in your demonstrations, that the product that we make, they're so dark, people can't see the screen. And also, as I said before, that your product is not worth $107. It's a very old product. We have made it 8 years ago. We got it time stamped. As a matter of fact, like I said, we brought out one of the old school throwbacks, and that screen paint beat your screen. On every last screen we had here in the house, we tested it against. And not only that, the screens we have here in the house were able to dominate our screen paint and your screen paint, proving that the black technology is where it's at. Not this light gray nonsense. Even with our Throwback 3.0, we beat your screen. And you know what price tag we have for that screen? $48 with free shipping, because that's the price it should be sold for. He said the screen was going to be unwatchable, too dark to see, and unwatchable. That's what he said. Let's go get an angle gain on this. See if we know where we put the remote control for this one. Not here. We got to search for that remote control. I forgot the next place to put it at. Nope, that's the one. TV, stereo. There you go. Like you said, our screen paint's unwatchable. That's what you said, right? Too dark, can't see the screen. You gotta stop making lies, man. You're gonna be out in the open. You're gonna be right out in the open. So how is that unwatchable? There's your UV mix. Look how well I'm blending into that UV mix. Look at the rest of these screens. Can't pick up their colors. There you go, right there. The color's not popping up. Truthfully, your product is unwatchable. Colors don't come up correctly. Screen's washing up. Maybe we have too much light in the environment. Maybe that could be it. Screen's washing out. Oh, that's not good. You can't even pick up blue. Can't see blue. And how much darker is my screen to yours? Look, sun's out right now, and look at Ben 10 in the next room. I'm in there watching cartoons, and I got sunlight will be pushing through my windows. See how bright it is in there? That's the gunmetal screen in there. Meanwhile, we're in here, and this is what we're getting. That washed out, that washed out. But then I'll say, well, look at the UV mix. The UV mix is producing an amazing image. My screen, look how much darker my screen is in your UV mix. But your UV mix can't see a contrast level. Let's see how close they all come up to colors. White screensaver. So let's see what pops up. Always like to do the white screensaver first. You know how we do things over here. Let's go to red screen. There's the red screen, and guess what? Your UV mix faded next to our black screen. They all faded. They don't want to do this to you, but you don't learn. So now I got to embarrass you. All three of your products are going to get white right now by this technology. The 17 is a brutal, brutal form of technology. It has a custom signature coating attached to it. Look at your product next to it. Your dark screen can't even pull the image up. You know why? Because the contrast levels in your dark screen, I bet you with this black and gray paint, there has no way to pull white level. The rest of your screens right here are going to wash out automatically because they can't pull contrast. So one pulls too high of a contrast level, the other two pull too high of a white level. And that's why they're not coming up. Look at that. Look at that up close. Where are your red levels at? Not even there. So how is the screen supposed to be so dark and unwatchable? And as you state in your videos, you can't pull color. This is unwatchable. Okay, let's keep on going. Let's do a slow color change out. Can't pick up the black levels on her shirt. Look at that. Black levels completely faded on the woman's shirt. Oops, shoot that down again in front of my camera right there. Look at that. Right there. On the blue. You can't see it. Blue's gone. No blue. No blue. I'll sit that there for a minute. You're my teeth for a minute. Brittany's calling the phone because you're upset because your product doesn't work. See, doing all those sneaky demonstrations in the dark with them high power projectors and caught up with you. Every demonstration you do, you're in the dark. Even when you do demonstrations against screens that you're cheating and not even doing proper demonstrations, you're still in the dark. Look at this. I'm going to show you something. You see the whole bottom of my baseboard? See how you can see all that nice and clean all the way across? No dark spots anywhere in the environment. Nice and bright all the way around. See, you can see my screen over there in the next room. See how nice and bright it is? Your demonstrations don't look that way. Your demonstrations are so dark you can't even make out objects in your surrounding environment. There you go. Now, the screen's going to do something it's designed to do. Its screen's technology lays on black levels. I'm going to turn your screen right here, your UV mix, which is going to wash out, and the other two screens are going to wash out all at the same time. That's what a signature would do to your products. Your products are old, they're outdated. They have been around for 8 years. Technology we make now is far surpassed that. The technology we make over the Throwback 3.0 is way beyond that. And even my 3.0 Throwback can beat your screen. You're probably sitting there frantically calling right now trying to get through and can't get through. You have to learn to accept the fact that you have been cheating people for a long time. You have been. Your fake demonstrations. I can go through all your demonstrations right now and all of them will show up in the dark. Any demonstrations you display in well-lit environments, somewhat well-lit environments, where we have colorful demonstrations splashing across your screen. High-end, high-powered projectors all day long in your apartment. You don't do demonstrations like we do. That's why your screen's washing out. Except for the difference between where you're at and we're at. Over here, we do lights on over here. Our screens are not baby. We don't cut corners. We do things by the book. What, we have too much light in here? Is it too much light? There we go. No contrast levels. Didn't pick up anything. Nothing. If I want to embarrass your screens, I'll put you against the Signature 17 and watch it wash your screen out. Blend your screen, match it, come back out, pull contrast, expose your screen. Watch this. You can't even pull up on an angle game. Where else do you want to go? Starfield demonstration. This is going to be quite painful for you. Where is my screen coming up so dark you can't see it? Show me where. But I can show you where you can't see in contrast. Where'd it go? No contrast at all. Starfield demonstration on your technology or paint failed. Do you have any idea how much light a Signature 17 can take in? Got a screen upstairs with an ultra short throw, and that screen can take in window light directly from the screen. Did it at 1,000 lumens sitting on a ledge with sun hitting the projector. Didn't even show for that party. That's gone. All right, let's come out of here real quick. Let's pop over here to a snow field, snow demonstration. Let's say the screen comes up so dark you can't see it. So you show me where my screen comes up so dark that you can't see it. I can see the snow hills. I can see the individual snowflakes. I can see the trees in the background. Where does it come up so dark you can't see it? Oh, because your screen's producing a higher white level? Big deal. My 3.0 can produce a higher white level than this and produce a contrast that can beat your screen with no problem and do it for $48 with free shipping. What else you got? When I retire from this company, I'm going to bring back all the original throwbacks. By the time I get done with you, you won't be to sell paint for a nickel when I get done with you. Remember, I've been around for a long time. I have already done everything you have done to a gray screen already 8 and 9 years ago. All your combinations, everything you know, I know them already. That's why I can sit there in that kitchen and make your product with your personal mix and throw it up on a 92-inch screen and match your screen perfectly. Because I know it already. I can look at your stuff and tell how it was designed because I made it already. So in your demonstrations, you put out there, the screens are unwatchable, too dark. If you're unwatchable and too dark, how come you can't pull up a proper color? That's interesting. Think about that. Why is the color so bright on a black screen, but yet on your screen, it's washed out? Where's the bright colors at on your product? I don't see it. Where is it? So you're saying the black screen produces a higher white level? No. It has a balance of a white level to produce a bright enough image, but not so dark enough you can't see the screen. But it can maintain that white level in contrast at the same time and still maintain a darker level than your screen, even though the screen is black, and also have the ability to be able to produce a white level even though the screen is black, and even produce better color than your screen even though the screen is black. You don't know your color balance. You're just splashing paints together in a little bowl and saying, oh, this is how it's done. Putting it in a dark environment with a 4K projector, like, this is how it is. No, it isn't. Because if your screen looks that good on that 4K projector, how come it just look that same way on our 1080p over here? That's because your screens are doing all the work, that's why. Redstone pop-up. We explained that one already before. Man, for a screen that's supposed to be displayed in your videos, it's coming up so dark, this black spot in the middle of the screen. I'm not seeing this. Maybe it's because the product you had in that container wasn't ours. So that's the problem. You're afraid of our technology. No worry, I got plenty of gray screen paint recipes laying around in my head. I can duplicate everything you have. Make it better. Sell it for less. Or I can bring back my old schools, like I did over there, and be able to beat your screen again, and basically sell that for less. It's only worth $48. You lie to your customers, you don't tell them the truth. You tell them you can produce a contrast level, but you're always in the dark when you do these demonstrations. The only thing your screen paint can do is produce a high white level. That's it. That's all it can do. Let's go over to, I want to see the horse on this one. Contrast demonstration test. It's a demonstration test right here for contrast levels. You don't pick up. Your UV mix, which is supposed to be your darkest mix, doesn't pick up. Your personal mix doesn't pick up. Your Metallica mix 2.0 doesn't pick up. The only way it picks up is that you're sitting in the dark. Let's switch out of here so you can find something a little darker. I like this one right here. This is my personal favorite. I like the Coca-Cola bottles. Oh, we got a nice bright demonstration here. Still looking for this dark image to pop up. Let's watch your gray screen fade out. I'm going to concentrate on that. I don't care about the rest of it. I'm going to watch your dark UV mix wash out on our black technology. Pretty sure you did this demonstration probably in the dark. That's where you did it at. OLED horse did that in the dark. Beta fish did that in the dark. Everything else you do in the dark. Then you like to zoom up on the screen, like look how dark the images come up. Wash out, wash out, wash out. And your Cinemax, well, that being super light, as I've seen that, I know exactly how that's made. Because we used to have a paint called, what was it called? Crystal something HD 2.9? Yeah. It's a very light gray, light, almost near white screen paint. Let's pause it right here for a minute. See your edges? See how all that came up? It's supposed to be this color. This is black. You're not going to pull up at all. You did this demonstration in the dark too. Nobody else does this. We don't have to do this against anybody else's screen paint. You're the only person that does this stuff. Doing demonstrations and fake demonstrations in the dark. Hyping your product up to be something that it's not. You're the only one that does this. No other person on eBay that makes screen paint, they don't do this. You're the only person that does this. That's downright horrible. All right, let's see what else we got here. Let's come over here. Contrast definitely didn't pull up. Where did it go? Contrast loss, contrast loss, contrast loss. Didn't pick up. Contrast completely gone. Not even there. Color's not even there. Nothing. As I said before, you can't see color. This is where you guys got to start calibrating. Calibrate, 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 calibrate. We don't calibrate over here. We don't have to. Our screens don't require it. Screens do all the work. We're not doing it. There we go. Make sure we get this right. There we go. Oh, wait. Let's see where this screen is supposed to come up so dark, people, that you can't even see it. He said dark and unwatchable. So judging by his videos, and do I not need to put the TV at the bottom so we can see how dark that you portray our product to be? You said our product was supposed to be so dark that you can't see the screen, right? Do you need me to walk in? I'll walk in front of the projector and show you how dark our screen's coming up next to yours. You said unwatchable. So that means you falsified a demonstration. You went on YouTube in front of all your followers and that whatever, I don't really care about them. Went on YouTube, did a demonstration claiming that you were doing an honest review against a product. You mix something in to make it dark because it's not coming up the same way over here. And we got your product over here. All three of them. Against our black screen. Live demonstration. Projector right behind us. Fully lit environment. Where's this dark screen coming from? Maybe we're on the wrong side. Maybe we need to be over here. If we come over here, maybe get that dark image to pop up. Nope. Let's go over here against the screen right here. Isn't that interesting? Wouldn't you think so? Isn't that interesting? Jamie believes that whatever he says, that the world's going to believe. Like I said, if he tells you that, hey, that onion over there is an apple, he believes in his mind that you're going to believe that onion over there is an apple. You don't have common sense like everybody else. You're going to do a demonstration like that. Don't you think we would come out here and out you with your own product against our own technology? Let's move on. And if you email me, I'm going to put it out there and let everybody see the emails that you're sending me. Email me asking for free paint. You're begging for free paint, aren't you? Are you begging for our paint? You don't get it. You buy it like everybody else. Begging for paint. Had a nerve to send me an email saying to me, oh, but you promised and I have it and I'm going to hold it against you. Oh, wow. This is coming from a person who's canceled multiple orders from us. I was trying to buy his product to do a demonstration against. Okay. Still looking for this dark screen to pop up. No. Not seeing it, man. Not seeing it. Not seeing it. Oh. Again, you washed out on the red. Second screen coming across, wash out on the red. Okay, let's see where else we can go at. Let's play around over here and see what happens. Now here, you should be able to pull higher white levels. But again, I'm still looking for this dark screen that you can't see. This is why in the last video, he was frantically calling calling over and over and over again. Because he was upset. He got outed. He's been outed multiple times. That's why he carried on that way. When you do demonstrations against our product, do you hear me calling your phone over and over again and again? I don't call your phone. I just come on here and I do a demonstration from my house showing the video that you displayed of our product that's supposed to be that dark, and I'll play back the same video on my screen using several certified light gray screens in your product at the same time in white sheets of paper, and the demonstrations won't even match. That's the difference of what I do. You don't even back up your product. I'm still waiting for the screen to see unwatchable. So since you started this whole campaign, we're going to use it to our benefit. Jamie Fernando was the one who basically started the whole thing. We're saying our technology comes up so dark, so jealous of it, that our technology comes up so dark it's unwatchable. So that's what we're going to use from now on. We're going to use that to promote our products. How jealous other people are of our technology, the fact that they're willing to go those lengths. We're going to put your video, and so if you delete the video, it won't do a world of good, because we're going to dub the copy of it. And we're going to put it side by side on the web page. And every last screen, we're going to do every video matching yours all the way down, so people can see the comparison. Oh, they don't like that. Let's see if we can find something else that'll turn the screen dark. What about this one right here? Let's see if this one will turn the screen dark. Not seeing it. What the heck am I watching over there? Now, I'm not done with the entitlement in this video, because I am going to put down that you claimed, and you did claim. You honestly claimed that our product was supposed to come out so undark and unwatchable. And we'll put down with a question mark, did he lie? Let me see. Let's go in there and look at that for a minute. Let's see if that came up. Possible that it's so dark you can't see the screen. So, for those you don't know, basically about the videos he were doing, I'll show you because you're not going to know the difference. And I had to show you the videos first. So let's go over to screen paints. We're going to go over to screen paints. We're going to look at some of these demonstrations where our product was supposed to be so dark that you couldn't see the screen. So let's see. We'll come in here and let's come over here. And let's see if we can find, oh, I did that. There we go. And let's see if we can find a video so dark. Yeah, you better run. You're going to have to. Because when I get done with you, trust me, no one will buy your product ever again. So let's see. Let's find a video where he claims our product is so dark you can't see it. You're going to have to do a lot of vacation. A lot of vacation. Oh, and he deleted the video again. Remember the video I showed you where he claimed that the product was supposed to be frost paint and it wasn't? He deleted the video again. He removed it again. Put it back on for a short minute and then took it off. But let's see if we can find that video of our product coming up so dark that you can't see the screen. Let's go pop upstairs on the computer. You gotta stop making accusations like that. Your product is not worth buying. It's not. So let's go up to the old computer. Let's see if we can find any demonstrations where he claims our product is supposed to be so dark you can't see it. Tomorrow, we'll start some demonstrations for outside. And why the screen paint should not be used for outside whatsoever. Not a good product to be used outside. Not a good product to be used outside. So here we go right here. This is supposed to be how our product is portrayed. So how do gray screen paints do outside? We're going to be doing that demonstration. We can do that demonstration today, as a matter of fact. We can do that today. So right here, this is supposed to be how dark our screen's supposed to come up. There we go. So this is how dark our screen's supposed to come up next to his product. It's literally supposed to be that dark. That's what he claims it to be. So get a good look at that. I'm going to let this run for a minute so you can see how dark he claims our product is supposed to come up. That's how dark our product is supposed to. He portrays how dark our product comes up. Let's get ourselves another video here. Let's see if we can get another one. All right, let me see. Different videos where he claims the product is so dark that you can't see it at all. Here we go. We got another one right here. This is another video he did claiming that our screen comes up that dark that you can't see it at all. That's how dark the product is supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be coming up. So how is downstairs that we're producing such a bright image off all three of your screens at the same time? That's the Philips demonstration too. I know that for a fact. That's the Philips demonstration. See how dark that is? That's how dark our image is supposed to come up. All right, so let's come out of here. Let's go see if we can find ourselves another demonstration where he claims our product to be so dark you can't see it at all. Let's see what we got going on here. And like I said, we're going to do another demonstration on why you don't take these gray screen paints outside, why you don't use them outside. And his demonstration where he lies and tells you that the screen's going to pull an image outside. It's not going to pull an image outside. We're going to back it up to those demonstrations too. This is supposed to be our gunmetal technology, which we have downstairs sitting in a bay of windows. This is how gunmetals are supposed to pull up. So let me show you right here. This is what he portrays, how dark a gunmetal is supposed to pull up. Now, you see how dark his environment is? And see how much light the gunmetals take in? If gunmetals were that dark, you would not be able to see that screen downstairs in that fully lit environment. Virtually impossible. Stare at the screen right there. There we go. So we're going to see tomorrow, might do it today or tomorrow, on how light gray screens pull up outside, including our home. It's not going to do well. They're not designed to pull images up outside. You got, even at nighttime, we're going to do a demonstration where it's nice and dark outside. Right there, there's the gunmetal that's supposed to come up so dark that you can't see the screen. And it's sitting there at all this window light pulling an image. But that's what he claims on his channel. All right. 4K demonstration. Let's put my camera down so low. There we go. Let's get ourselves this one right here. Now, does that look exactly like the demonstrations he was portraying? No, it doesn't. Not at all. Not one bit. So it's a little too hot out today. Usually heat doesn't do well with me, but tomorrow it's going to be a little cooler. We're going to be outside with the gray screens versus, it's going to be Nova Black outside versus the gray screens. Let me go get that too, that Nova Black. Move this over here. Hey, talk a lot of smack. For a video, our technology is supposed to be so dark you can't see it. I'm not seeing it. Contrast levels not coming up. All right, let's go back to our fish because he's not going to do any good at anything we pick up. He's not going to bring it up. And as I said before, no, as he claimed in his demonstration, unwatchable. I'm not seeing it. Here you go. Contrast, you're not picking up here and here. Colors are not even picking up. This one's doing a little better. These two, not picking up nothing. These are your products. UV Mix, right there. Here's another one. And I'm putting in another order for that Cinemax. That's going to be here pretty soon too, because I want to test that against our screens and our new screen paint. I want to see how that Cinemax is going to do against the 3.0 throwback. That's what we want to see. As a matter of fact, we're going to test all your products against that 3.0 throwback. That's what I want to see. Now, Anna gave you a shot of the videos, of basically what he claimed our product to be. Now we'll go back and we'll see if it basically matches anything we got over here. Sony 4K demonstrations. You know, it's another bright one. Tomorrow, weather should be good tomorrow. We shouldn't be that hot tomorrow morning. We're going to take the screen paints outside. That's going to be the next one. We're going outside tomorrow to do an outside demonstration. Lights on. Actually, no. We're going to do it with the nighttime and evening demonstration. Nova Black on a fabric screen versus the gray screen paints. So that's going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to see how gray screen paints, how their images look outside. Because I've seen several demonstrations of him taking the screen paints outside and showing off his product. So let's see if it does what it's supposed to do. I'm going to interview all your stuff this week. I'm going to buy a lot of your stuff. I'm going to do a lot of interviews. I like doing this. You're going out tomorrow against the Nova Black. We're going to take your products out there. We're going to take 3.0, all of them out there. Because I don't want customers buying the 3.0 thinking they can take it outside. Clearly it says on the page, it's not for outdoor use. It says it right there. But this is just in case if somebody tries to take it outside. So we're going to do that demonstration tomorrow. We're going to wait until do it in evening hours, and then we're going to do it at nighttime to see the difference between the Nova Black versus the Metallica mix, UB mix, and the Personal mix, and the 3.0, the throwback. All right, let's grab another one. Let's grab this one right here. Contrast levels automatically didn't show up. All right, you can see exactly how the screens are coming up and get nice and close. And remember, this is supposed to be unwatchable. Our stuff is supposed to be so dark, you can't see the screen. As I showed you in the videos a few minutes ago on his channel, this is what he puts out there. This is why we're going to have a special section on our webpage for you. We're going to show your videos, and we're going to dub the exact same video you just did on our screen over here, but we're going to do ours live and see if they match up like we did the other one. We're going to call it the Haters Corner. That's what it's going to be called. Anyone's ever did a false demonstration against my product, we're going to do the same video demonstration. I'm going to post you right up there. Can't see color again. Red level's not even there. Somebody might say, but this screen is matching. No, it's not. It's not matching. It's washed out. It's not matching. I think it's matching because we're at a distance. It's not matching at all. These will show better. But that screen right here, it's not matching. You see the difference in the color? It's not matching. It's washed out. Outside demonstration, it's going to be brutal. And any outside demonstration are usually brutal. Or very brutal. Like I said, there's more ambient light outside on a cloudy day than there is inside in a fully lit environment. It's brutal to be outside. What do you think would happen if I were to paint your screen on 180 inches, stick you under my deck, and pull the Star Wars demonstration? It wouldn't come up. There's so much for your UV mix. You want to go against the Signature 17. That's the one screen you do not want to go against. Signatures are a much different form of technology. That thing would wash. I told you to wash out everything you had. Now, you don't have much. You also lied in the demonstration about that Cineblack, whatever screen that's supposed to be. You lied about that. In your old demonstrations we pulled up on that screen, it was dark gray. It wasn't black, so you lied on that one too. Which we'll back that up tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be going through your demonstration of you displaying screens outside. I hope they look the same way because we're going to put it against that black screen and you're going outside. So let's see if you were lying to your customers about that too, because you definitely lied to them about this. No way in the world this product pulled up a black level at all, period. None of them. There you go again. Didn't pull up jack. Nothing. Where's your contrast level? We're not even picking up the hairs on the horse. That's sad. Let's move on. Can't even pick up the background. At least pick up the background. Can't pick that up either. Look at this. What are you selling here? Literally. Where are the individual hairs in the horse? All this is supposed to come up in black. The background is supposed to come in black. That's what I love about the OLED horse. Those contrast levels are amazing. The fact that you can see that black background and then reflect off another shade of black coming through. Then the horse has multiple shades of black. Look how black the range is coming around right there, how dark that is. And look at that overcast shadow. You can't pull any of that up. You can't see any of it. If I'm getting rid of my TV for a projection screen setup, it should look like this in a fully lit environment. Not this mess. This is a mess. It is. It's a mess. It's a mess. This comes from you doing demonstrations in the dark. That's what it comes from. Therefore, there's the Gundam screen. I call it the Gundam. I can't make a screen. You can't make a screen for Gundam screens long. You bet it's a copyright. But anyway, see that right there? Right there. You see, I can see the gunmetal was supposed to come up so dark you can't see it. Yet my projector sits back 18 feet. And my screen's sitting there in a better windows, still showing cartoons when I first started off. You can't do that. You got to be sitting in the dark. That's sad. That is really sad right there. I'm sorry, people. That's sad. Oh, good gracious. Look how bad the contrast levels comes up. Guess we're going to have to turn out the lights in here in order to get the screen to work right? I'm going to tell you right now, that money you spent for that projector was a waste of money. You don't need that. You putting that projector on this screen paint is no respect for that projector at all, period. This is not even a $4,000 projector. It's a $230 projector, and it's producing a contrast level right now that you can't even do on your projector right now. I couldn't care less if you went to Mexico. Right now, you need to back up your product. That's bad. Man. And at that, the technology is acoustic at that. Sound can travel through it. That even makes it more better. Let's continue on with this. This is awful. Absolutely awful. And this is what you market it. This is what you go on YouTube and you talk about how brilliant the image is, how amazing the contrast levels are, how beautiful the colors are. You had a nerve to send me an email talking about the best. I have the best screen paints, the best. No, you don't. You don't have it. If it was 8 years ago, yeah, you would have had the best. Not now. Your stuff is outdated. And I showed you already when I bought the 3.0 throwback. The 3.0 throwback can't compete with none of the technology we have in this house. None of it at all. But it can show better contrast levels in color than his product right next to his screen. It was able to produce contrast in color. His screen's going to pick it up. This is not good for you. Let's go here. Every time I click on this thing over and over again, it's the same thing. Same thing. Same thing. I'm tired of people who don't do their work right. I don't like it at all, period. No way in the world your screen should be functioning like this. No way in the world. Now, how in the world are you going to say again, we're looking for that darkness. Where's that darkness this screen's supposed to be to have? You can't see the screen. Done with it, boy. Down and below. Contrast levels failed. I can tell that from halfway across the room. And that wasn't going to come up correctly. Let's get it back over on the little girl. Let's see, get over here. Contrast levels are not even there. Color is not even there at all, period. Did this demonstration in the dark also too. 4K fish, tropical.
Getting that from YouTube. This could be you. Binge watching the ocean.
Oh.
Crushing on your favorite character. Tuning in to the people you love. When you're ready, we'll be here. Sweet memories. Hilton.
The problem you're not mind your own business. Now I'm going to review all your stuff. And I'm going to put you against, there's no point in putting you against this stuff. This screen's right, these screens in here would crush your stuff. Like I said, it would crush you with no problem. I'm going to put you against the old schools. Oh, yeah, niggas bacon. I like that music. Bacon. Let me set you right there for a minute. That's how it's done, Jamie. That's how you produce a screen. That's gunmetal right there. That's the screen you said it was so dark you couldn't pull an image. Sits right there in that bed of windows. Where in the world would you even come up with the dumb idea to sit there and say on camera that screen comes up so dark you can't see it, but yet at 126 inches, my screen is bigger than your screen. You got a 100-inch screen, that's 126 sitting in the window. See all that light pushing in back and forth? See all that right there? See how that screen is maintaining blue from corner to corner to corner? Now let's see you try that. Let's see you take that screen out of that. Oh, you don't have enough windows in your house. I forgot. Oh, sorry, apartment. Just take it outside and do the demonstration. So the problem with them is these people that cut these corners, They take a screen outside, they get a little image that pops up in the middle. The whole screen can be faded all the way around. As long as they get a little image that pop up, they go, look at that. Look how amazing the image looks. It's not supposed to look like that. From corner to corner, that image is supposed to pop up. I'm still looking to turn the screen dark like you did in the demonstration. No matter what I'm flipping through, it's not turning the screen dark. Color washout. Boom. Washout. You say, well, the red look like it's coming good. No. Red is washed out. They're all washed out. That's why I bring the camera. They're washed out. Every last one of them are washed out. They can't see red. Not even the UV mix. You can't see red. It's washed out. Let's stop here and let's look at the screen. Let's see if we can find anywhere in the screen that came up as dark as he did in the video. This has got to be embarrassing for you. It's got to be. I wouldn't believe a word that comes out of your mouth. Reviews, please. Oh, let's set this one like this right there. I'm gonna come back over here. I like this right here. See how beautiful that angelfish? Isn't that gorgeous? So that's corner to corner. No fade, no washout. You don't understand the dedication that comes behind to designing a screen like that. Because you're too busy sitting in the dark cutting corners. Show me where, Jamie, that screen's going to come up black and unwatchable. Show me where. Your products is laying against my screen. You show me where. Unless you lied. I think you lied. In all your demonstrations, you lied. We just went through a whole bunch of video. We went through white levels, contrast, the whole 9 yards, everything. We did it all in a fully lit environment. We did the whole angle gain. Let's check over here first and see if we got it. Not dark yet. Let's come over here on this side and see if we can bring that screen up as dark as you put it up to be. Nope. Let's put it here so you can watch my screen in the next room. And you can watch this screen right here, which you claimed your product turned dark. Still not seeing it. I don't mix anything with your products. I don't do that at all. I don't need to. What about it? What's the point? No, your product is as it is over here. I can make your products. Just like that personal mix. You see how rough and torn up that sample sheet is? I've had that for a couple of years. I know what it takes to make that product because I made it over there on the table and I matched that screen perfectly with no problem, no flaw whatsoever. But if you notice, if you look at that sample sheet, it still looks rough. It still looks the same. The paint's peeling off of it. Because I have to be honest with myself. Everything I do, I require perfection. I prefer the screen to be designed the way it should be designed. I should be to go downstairs. I should be to sit down. I should be to watch my screens with no problem. They should not wash. I should not fade out. I demand perfection when it comes to my work. You don't. You just throw anything together and go, voila, this is what it is. No. That's why you sit in the dark, and that's why I can walk around in my environment, in a fully lit environment, and show off my screens, and you can't do that. That's the difference between my technology and yours. I had demonstrations of 180-inch, 140-inch, 150-inch screens sitting in backyards pulling up images that you can't even begin to even think of in your home. I don't have TVs in my home. phones. These are my TVs. I don't have expensive projectors running throughout my house. I have a $59 used projector, $150, which is my main projector, and that's a 720p SVGA. So that means I don't rely on high power projectors. Your product is fake, it's a fraud. And we made it 8 years ago. And now we got a product called the 3.0 Throwback that can beat your screen with no problem whatsoever and will cost less to our customers. And once I get that Cinemax over here, it's going to beat that screen too. As a matter of fact, we're going to use the 3.0 to beat all your products. No, you need even using this stuff right here. This stuff would hemorrhage your products. As it did mine. No any other technology we developed will stand against the screens. I'm going to pause this demonstration on the killer whale right here. I'll show you what happens if I had painted. If I wasn't making this stuff and I bought your product and I decided that my projector sits back 18 feet and I want to be able to use my screen. I wonder what happens when customers ask you that. Like, hey, look, I got this projection screen sitting in my window and I want to be able to watch my movies and sports and stuff in a fully lit environment without the screen washing out. What product you got for that? And you probably were suggesting this nonsense right here. And they're going to paint this up on their screen right there. And then they go turn their projector on. Instead of them getting a nice deep blue image of sharks, they got that. Washed out image. That's what your screen will look like. Let's go back and get this and put it over there. We gotta finish this out too, right here. Now that's why your screen sits in the dark. You ever notice that? Watches the demonstrations. Where's this main screen sit at? Sits in a dark little corner. That's where it sits at. Tucked away in the dark. That's where it sits at. In a dark little corner, tucked away in the dark. I don't even know why you bother opening up that door, because that door light is not going to make contact with that screen. That's pointless. I've studied all your demonstrations. They're all the same. Dark environments. I went through those 8 videos yesterday. Every last one of them sitting in the dark. Well, tomorrow we'll get a chance to see how light gray screens produce images outside. And they'll be going against the Nova on that black fabric surface that we painted. Let's see how well they do out there. In other words, from what I see from my review, you failed miserably. You did. You were not able to produce any form of anything to make our screen look dark and unwatchable. Look at this. Well, that didn't stay up there long. This needs a new one. Did this demonstration in the dark also. Didn't have your lights on for this one. Another demonstration you did in the dark where you lied to your customers, making them believe that they'll be able to produce a contrast level. See, people who know, who've been in the business for a long time, automatically know that if you're going to be showing up contrast levels, you're supposed to have your lights on. You feed to the people that don't know. The ones that are just buying projectors for the first time, the ones that know much about the projection screen field, they don't know anything about it. They're just watching this guy sitting in their apartment, his apartment, showing these contrast demonstrations in the dark. You want them to be overwhelmed by the images in the dark. That's what you want. But if I take your product and I take it over here and I stick it against a black screen in a fully lit environment, it turns into this. Nope, guess what? UV mix, not even pulling a contrast level. It's coming up dark gray. Okay, well, with that being said, I'm done. We got everything else finished. Despite the rude interruptions with the cell phone calls over and over again, because that doesn't bother me, because I had a few people ask me, like, who's calling your phone? I said, oh, it's him. That's Jamie Fernando. That's him calling over and over again. Upset and angry because his product got outed. So, thank you so much for, while we're doing the demonstration, you outing yourself on the kind of person that you are. Like I said, when I get done basically reviewing your product, you won't be to sell it for a nickel. Because as I said before, we made it 8 years ago. Let's try something else real quick. I want another demonstration, see if we can make this screen dark. We did flowers and all that. J and K 4K. Again, where is it? Where is this so-called? I don't even know. Boy, I'm telling you, man. Woo! You'll get your moment, son. Like I said, when we get done building the hater page on the website, we dubbed all your videos. Delete them all you want. We got copies. We're going to take every video that you did and we're going to duplicate it in a fully lit environment on the projector that we're going to use in the demonstration, much lower than yours. And everybody see what kind of person you are. And that video you did calling over and over again, I just sent that over to Facebook. So look, this is how angry he is, calling our phone constantly all the time. Doesn't get it, doesn't understand it. That great technology, even the stuff we have, is obsolete. Like I said, do your homework. Call these big companies up and ask them, what's your best screen? What's your best screen that you have? And I guarantee it won't be gray. I guarantee it won't be white. I guarantee it'll be a gunmetal screen. If they had a black screen, it would be up there. Guarantee you. This is the part that kills me right here. I'm going to show you right here. When you just these demonstrations. He'll lie to you and tell you that, oh no, you're getting a brighter image. You're getting a faded image. Watch the bird. I'll sit there and tell you, see this right here? See how much brighter the image here? See how much brighter it is? That's a faded image. Red is not supposed to be that washed out. That's supposed to be the color of red. That's what he'll tell you. You're getting a much more brighter image here. No, that's a washed out image. Because watch this before I leave. The color red. Reacts the same way. Can't pick up the color. Picks it up. Can't even pick it up. So if you were getting a brighter color of red, how come that it's faded here on a solid color of red? UV mix is not even picking it up either. Okay, that being said, we are going to be up tomorrow, not early, but we're going to be up tomorrow, and we're going to, next demonstration will be gray screens versus Nova 17, Black Nova 17 outside demonstration. Contrast levels, white levels, and colors. Which makes a better screen for outside? That being said, thank you for your time. I have to go, and God bless.